Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Aries EDC. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Trying to build a channel, and if you like knife content, and not just knife content, but knife making and the processes of which you get to watch me make a knife, subscribe. Turn notifications on. It helps the channel out. Also, if you're interested in supporting the channel, I do have my Patreon at Aries EDC on Patreon. Check it out. It helps me support all the things that I'm doing and some of the things that we're going to be talking about today. And welcome to another edition of TNFNU, Thoughts and Feelings and Updates. If you've never been to a TNFNU, this is just an opportunity for me to share my thoughts and feelings of things that may have happened throughout the week, or some comments that I may have gotten that I just wanted to talk to you guys about. Before I get into that, last Friday I was on Javon's Knife Flicks for a live stream. It was amazing, so thank you for Javon for having me on. I'm glad you liked that bloom. I know you didn't want to let it go, but we got to send it on so that there's some other people that are going to get it. So the pass around bloom is making its rounds and getting around to everybody, and I'm glad that everybody seems to be enjoying my work so far. Although I don't know. I think that it speaks for itself, but you know, I think we're all great and nobody wants to bash my work or anything else. But I'm glad everybody seems to have a positive reaction to that knife. I put a lot of work into it to make it that way, so I really hope you guys are all enjoying it as much as some of the content creators are. So next up, I think Bluminati's going to get it, and we'll see what he has to say. I also want to thank Tim School of Fish and Uncommon EDC for inviting me on Just the Tip live stream. That was also a lot of fun. They were great, asked some really great questions, and I hope I was able to get a lot of the information out there, and I hope for some of you guys actually enjoyed watching that. I like going on live streams and talking to people about my work, my processes, my story, and kind of where this all crazy stuff happens. So it's been amazing, it's been fun, and I hope you guys are enjoying the ride as much as I am. So let's talk about what I want to talk to you guys about today. So someone left a comment in one of my videos not too long ago. I did a whole thing about shopping. I went shopping for a grinder, and I thought it was fun that we just kind of shop together on some things and take a look at some of the options out there, because one of the things that I always get kind of nicked on is my grinder, because I have that little 1x30. But I think the point of a lot of this is that you guys can do it too. You don't need a 2x72 and all these other things to make a knife. If you just want to have fun, make a knife, it's possible, especially with a 1x30. I've been doing it. So, but I went shopping for a 2x72, and somebody left me a very lengthy comment on how they think I can get a 2x72 and get somebody to help pay for it, or me pay for it, and had all these great and wonderful plans on how I can do it and make my dream happen. And it's just amazing, because that person had my best interest at heart and wanted me to be able to have something that I wanted, or something that could up my production or make me a better maker, or, you know, all of those things encompassing. And then Tim from Tim School of Fish asked me a question about future growth with the knife making. Do I see myself growing? Am I happy with the where I am? That's a really hard question, because it ties into having the other machines. Because the thought process, if I have the other machine and it speeds up my work, then I can make more knives and therefore maybe get more profits into my pocket so that I could do this more full time. And although I think that sounds great, making that jump is very, very scary for me. be just very scary because I need the steady income. You guys know I'm transparent with you guys. So when I any money that I'm making into the knives goes usually right back into the knives. So I'm buying handle material, I'm buying steel, which I'm about to share with you some of that I had to purchase. Some of it goes into shipping, some of it goes into other things. And I really get very little at the end of the day amount out of each knife that I sell. Plus, I'm now designating one full day of work at my regular job to knives. And as long as I can sell 5 to 6 knives a month, I can compensate for that. So a lot of that money is going straight to bills, straight to things that the household needs that I'm able to provide. So for me to save up the money to buy a $3,000 belt sander, plus probably another couple $100 in belts, you know, that's a huge jump for me to just be like, oh yeah, I can make more now. So like for me to really be able to survive off of just knives, the amount that I would have to charge goes up, which kind of ties into last week. What I was talking about was, you know, what other people are charging for a custom and what I'm charging for is very different. And I try to make it affordable for you guys, but then again, am I shorting myself the work that I'm putting in? I haven't sat down and figured out what am I getting paid per hour when working on your knives. And I feel like it's very little based on what I'm charging you. But then again, I'm still growing and I'm still trying to get my name out there as a quality maker. So to have an Aries EDC piece is, I mean, I think it's special, and some of you might think it's special, but to be honest with you guys, I'm not charging that much and I'm making fairly little off of that purchase. And then some of that's going obviously into the house. So to make that jump into doing more, like let's say I work 3 days at my job and then I do 2 days of knives and then I try to up my books to like 10. I don't know if I could do that. And I don't know if I still am compensating for that loss of money working my 32 hours a week and overtime sometimes that I do work. I hope this makes sense, but I'm kind of just rambling, but it's very scary to me. So when Tim asked me that question, it threw me off and it made me really think, because I'm happy the way that it is. I'm very happy. The job that I have is not terrible. It's hard. And would I love to be making knives more than doing that job? Absolutely. But the jump and the dedication that would come to that would be huge. And I would have to really think about all the tools that are in that shop right now and figure out what can I upgrade and what can I keep the same. Because the drill press, the grinder, the other sanding tools that I have are all going to need to get upgraded at some point in time. But, you know, the thought of that scares me. So I'm happy where I'm at right now because I can sell my 5 spots. I don't have a problem doing that. I can complete those builds in a fair amount of time where you guys aren't like beating down my door waiting for your knife. I know you're impatient sometimes because you're excited, but it's not that I'm not communicating with you where I am. And we're going to talk about that when I talk about the projects. But I hope all of that makes sense. It's very daunting for me, as much as I would love to be like, yep, I'm going full time. That can't happen. But I'm also very happy where I am just doing my 5. And what I need to do is learn to say no to some of these added extra projects, but I'm going to get into that here in a minute. So it's very interesting that you guys have my best interest at heart and trying to come up with ideas to make me more successful. You're awesome. Thank you. You guys come up with some really cool stuff, but I'm really happy where I am. I'm happy doing these videos. I'm happy creating the 5 knives a month that I am and being able to film my books as fast as I can. That's been amazing. I never even thought I'd be doing books to begin with. And now I'm selling them out within 30 minutes, 45 minutes. It's been crazy. It's been a whirlwind so far, and it's only March, and we're only getting into April now. So it's like we still got a long way to go. So thank you. But I'm happy where I am. Would I like a better machine out there? Yeah, one day I'll get there. Maybe that grinder will blow up. I'm going to have to get another one. Somebody sent me a link on a 2x42 grinder, which was much more affordable for me. And the configuration was able to do all the things that the 2x72 did, except for a couple things. But that was intriguing to me too. But it's like, if I'm going to do it, do I just go for it, or do I slowly step my way up? These are things that I can talk about. Instead of a $3,000 machine, then we're talking maybe at the end of the day, $400 with belts and everything else, maybe $450. So I don't know. That's a little bit more within my grasp than $3,000. But it is what it is. I'm happy where I'm at. You guys seem to be happy with the products that I'm putting out. That's all I can really ask for. That's all I can ask for. And you guys have been awesome. So thank you. So let's talk about April builds, or the projects that I have going on. Number 1, please remember, I'm not done with March. I'm not done with March yet. But the 2 that I have left for March, there's another pistol and a bloom. Both of them are now in shipping at Peters, which means they'll probably get shipped out tomorrow, which means I won't get them back till probably Tuesday, Wednesday of the following week that you guys are watching this video, or when this video drops. So you 2 guys that are waiting for those 2 knives, thank you for being patient. They're coming, and as soon as they're in, that's my priority. Nothing else, everything else gets put on hold. Those are going to get done. So just so everybody knows, when those 2 get back, what the heck? Nice. When those 2 get back, that's what it is. That's what happens when I talk with my hands. Because I already got the handle material ready. I got everything ready. I'm just kind of on hold. In the meantime, I have gotten started with April. So, seeing as how it took so long to get those stainless blades back, I pushed myself to try to get the 2 stainless blades for April in a good spot, ready to be sent out for heat treating, which I am. So I shared these with you. This is Matisfaction's pistol, the winner of the Big Red EDC member giveaway. He won that. It's got the nice jimping on it. Really full 4-finger grip, and I hope with Maddie's hand it fits the same. And then your thumb gets right up here for me. That's a little bit of a stretch, but if he has a bigger hand than me, which everybody has told me, he should be locked in there pretty good. So, but even for me, that's pretty good right there. So he wanted a belt satin finish, which I was able to do. And that one is now ready for heat treating. Nice and thin at the edge, but enough to get the heat treating done. Also, the Tabico, I got that nice and hand sanded out and everything done. And the front, I like to round it off on the Tabico. It's just a really cool thing. So the Tabico also is ready for heat treating. So these 2 are ready. They're ready for heat treating. They're ready to go out. I think tomorrow I'm going to box these guys up, and hopefully by the end of the day tomorrow, as I'm filming this, I'm going to get those in the mail and get them off to Peter's as quickly as possible so that I can get them back as quickly as possible. You never know with Peter's. Sometimes I can get them back within a week or two, and then this time it's taken me over a month to get them back. So, you know, I'm not happy about it, but I'm at the mercy of them, and I will just patiently wait so I can get those done. So that leaves me with the rest of April. So the rest of April, I have a Bloom XL, which I need to do, and I have a Flamingo, which I need to cut out. I have another pistol in 80 CRV2 that I got to cut out, and these are all 80 CRV2. And what's the last one? Oh, and a Bloom. So we got another Bloom, a Flamingo, a pistol, and a Bloom XL. So I have those that I need to cut out of 80 CRV2. So hopefully I'll get those cut out maybe during the live stream this week, because I've already cut out the Crow, which is kind of a side project right now, but I need to get it done by the end of April as well. So I'm hoping to have some time to get started on that. Plus, on hold is the Cheeto Bandito special. I don't know what we're calling it yet, but we got some really special plans for that, which I'm about to share with you. But yep, that's looking good. We just got to get the grinds on that. But this is kind of on hold, I think. He's not in a hurry. This was a special build, so I got to get all of these guys done. So I have a lot of projects coming up. And if you saw the video that I just released yesterday, as this video is coming out, I got a bunch of handle material in. So I got all of this pretty handle material in, and it's gonna be pretty awesome. So I'm looking forward to getting some of the Kieranite going, some of this Damalux. I'm really excited about this stuff. Yeah, it's gonna look pretty awesome once I start grinding into that and you start to see all the red and everything in here. It's gonna be pretty cool, guys. I'm pretty excited about this material. I've never used it before, so I'm hoping it's good. I'm really hoping it's good. And then, okay, so you want me to break it down? So the Tobacco is gonna get some of this, some of that blue, I forgot what it's called, that blue Kieranite. The Crow is also going to get some of this blue Kieranite. The Flamingo, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. The Flamingo, I'm forgetting now. I think the Flamingo is going to get the True Blood Kieranite, I think. I have my book. Wait, I have my book. You guys think I'm lying. I actually do have a book, and I write it all in here. All right, let's see. Hold on. I got it. I gotcha. Okay. Flamingo has, yes, I was right. The True Blood Kieranite. Look at me getting it right. And the Bloom XL is gonna get the Toxic Green Kieranite, which means the Bloom is also gonna have the regular Bloom is gonna have that Kieranite as well. So, gonna be good stuff. Now, I did get some of this stuff in. This is the Ironwood for the Cheeto Bandito special. And me and Cheeto have been talking. So what we've come up with is going to be kind of it's going to be a handle. I have to make the handle scales because it's going to be this matched with this nice crushed turquoise resin stuff that we have. There we go. It's too bright. So that wood with that, and it's gonna have the copper pins and tubes. It's gonna look pretty awesome. So I'm looking forward to using this stuff. I used the coral on the 1000K giveaway Damascus pedal. So I'm really looking forward to using the turquoise on that knife. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to it, but I'm really busy. I'm really busy. And because of that, I've kind of struggled getting content out this week. So I apologize that I haven't been able to get as much content out this week, but I've just been busy and trying to get everything done. I've been focusing on getting these guys done because I want to get them out the door as quickly as possible. And I still have a lot of work to do with the rest of March and April. I'd like to get all of these guys done as quickly as possible, but I might be pushing it this month. This month might be going to the end. We'll see how quickly I can get those 4 or 5 done, because I have in 80 CRV2, the monthly builds, I have these 4. And then I have the Crow and everything on top of it. So that's 7 out of 80 CRV2 that I could do while I'm waiting for the other 2 from Peters to come back. But I have to also finish March. Is your head spinning? Because my head is spinning. My head is spinning, which is why I can't take on too much. So, and by the way, someone reached out to me again and asked me to create a custom piece of work for them, a design that they came up with, which is great. I'm gonna do it. My friend, you know who I'm talking to. I got that idea. I shot you. I didn't do the other thing. I shot you a picture on Instagram for the design. Let me know if you like it or not. And then I can move forward with it, but it is on hold because this is why. I have all of this other stuff here. So I'm gonna get to it. I will get to it, I promise. But please, I can't do any more designs. And that's one thing I have to learn, is to say no. I wanna make everybody's happy, give them something custom, something just for them, but I just can't anymore. I have way too much on my plate with just the monthly builds, and taking on your guys' custom designs are amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. But I have to stop. At some point in time, I have to stop saying sure, because I have to put a video out again of all of the models that I have. I put one out a while ago, and it's been so long that I have new models, and I haven't even done some of them. Some of those designs aren't available for the books. Some of those designs I haven't even talked about. I don't even share with you guys some of these designs very much. Let me find one, because there's 2 designs that I've been working on that I don't even share with you guys. How about that? What do you think of that? A bloom too? Like a Warncliffe bloom? I haven't even shared that one, but it's there, but I haven't talked to you about it. So I don't know. Look, there's a lot of things that I like. A lot of things that I like to share with you guys. But I have to say no to any more custom stuff because I can't do it anymore. I love you guys, but I can't do it anymore. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please check me out on Patreon if you want to support the channel. That's the best way to do it. Please subscribe, like, leave a comment or not. That choice is yours, guys. Have a good one.